Mbappe won the World Cup at 19 years old and was expected to be the next Pele. Yet he went to PSG with Neymar and Messi and won 0 major trophies, then went to Real Madrid after they just won a Champions League and were declared the best team in the world, and then Mbappe joined and again, they won 0 major trophies. So why is Mbappe so bad and so good at making the team he plays on bad as well?
Look at him. Look at your 9. Look at on the other side. Same. Your 9 is not going. Your 10-ish is going.
The first reason is laziness. Let me remind you that PSG paid this man a percentage of the club. This guy was in his early 20s and he got paid a percentage of one of the biggest clubs in the world. What that does to a young person's psyche is make them believe that they're a gift to mankind. He's not going to try extra hard or go the extra mile because he knows he's the best player in the world. Bellingham, his teammates, they can give 110% because they need to, but I'm the best player in the world. And the worst part is he does have the talent to be the best player in the world. But now because of an inflated ego and a lack of work ethic, he's not even the best player on his team. This inflated ego obviously makes you more selfish. Now this is all the evidence you need because Vinny Jr. was the second in line to win the Ballon d'Or last year. They don't pass to each other, they don't work well together, and it's largely in part because Mbappe has that air of selfishness to him. Now he's great, don't get me wrong. He's capable of scoring in a lot of the scoring opportunities he gets. But the team wins championships and trophies when the whole team is unselfish. If Vinny and Mbappe pass to each other, they would be an unstoppable duo. But Mbappe is just trying to get highlights wherever he goes. He doesn't put the team in front of himself, and that's why the team crumbles. And if you think, oh, this is just at Real Madrid, maybe he doesn't work well with Vinny, this also happened at PSG with Neymar and Messi. There's a reason that they have 3 of the best players in the world, and they still weren't able to win any major trophy. And we already know that Neymar and Messi work well because they worked well at Barcelona. So the problem had to be Mbappe. I'm just saying. Now all this ego and greed obviously makes your teammates not like you, and this breaks apart the team chemistry. Last year, Real Madrid were so successful because they had near flawless chemistry. Then they added Mbappe and all that went out the window. Let me show you proof of this.
It's going to be Mbappe.
Great goal, but look at the celebration.
And he scores.
This is in the Copa del Rey final, and they just tied up Barcelona in the last 20 minutes. This is huge, and they want you to celebrate this. So Mbappe runs to the corner to celebrate. Look at his teammates. Modric goes back to his side. He's not worried about Mbappe.
And he scores.
Vinny, as we already discussed, doesn't like Mbappe, so he walks calmly back to his side without celebrating in the slightest. And look at all his other teammates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 teammates out of the 7 here do not celebrate with him. He gets 2 teammates who feel bad enough to celebrate with him on this major goal. And look, this is their bench right here. Hardly anyone from the bench is celebrating this at all. They're celebrating with each other, they're looking at each other, but they do not want to hug Mbappe.
Onto the score sheet. 1-1.
Nobody's worried about celebrating with Mbappe because they don't like him. He's greedy and he's selfish. Now I want you to contrast this with Barcelona's goal. This wasn't the winning goal, this was the tying goal.
One in behind, and there's a problem here, and it's Torres.
Great goal, but again, we're not looking at the goal, we're looking at the celebration. Look at this. The entire team celebrates with him. All the subs, all the players on the field rush to celebrate with their teammate.
And Barcelona.
And the only reason he runs past his team is to do what?
You can't
Celebrate with his coach. That shows a high respect of his coach. And if a player respects his coach like this, it's likely that the whole team respects each other like this.
believe it, can you?
Look at everyone. They're ecstatic, and the entire team is mobbing him. But it's not about him. It's about what they accomplished as a team. And that's the difference. Mbappe creates selfish individual goals, and other teams create team goals. I hope you can see the damage that Mbappe does to each of the teams he's on. And even further proof of that is the performance of Vinny and Bellingham, the other 2 stars on his team. Last year, Vinny won 2nd in the Ballon d'Or race. And this year, he was supposed to try to win the Ballon d'Or again, but his performances have been terrible. Why is that? Mbappe is not playing him. He's frustrated on the field because of Mbappe, and Mbappe's ego and star power is outshining Vinny, who was Real Madrid's golden child. And then Bellingham, he came into the team last season and was on fire, scoring goals left and right. This year, he's been quiet because he's had to play a different role than what he's used to. He's doing all the dirty work that Mbappe doesn't want to do, and Mbappe's not passing to him either. As you can see, because of selfishness, ego, and laziness, Mbappe has ruined each of the teams that he has been on. Now, I don't hate Mbappe. He still has the skills and talent of one of the best players in the world. But he has to change these 3 things in his mentality to live up to his potential.